deal with every day in my life. So I'm not just bringing you something to get something, but this is something that I deal with, or something that I have a conversation with God about concerning my me or my walk and things of that nature. So I'm not just here to talk to you, I'm not just talking to you because I'm already been talking with myself. I'm already deal with myself. Or we have already had this conversation, or already been through this journey, or going through this journey. But it's something that, as a pastor, that God has brought me into. We oftentimes say in our Constitution we're in warfare. But warfare is what we deal with. Deliverance is the ministry that we are in, because I was in the deliverance ministry, and that's what God has taken me for us through. And my wife, ever since we done hooked up, we've been fighting demons and devils. Amen. I said, ever since we done hooked up. I don't know, she brought me into her world, or I don't know if when we hooked up to say, oh, there's trouble, so let's get them now, or to get off the ground, or it's just how it is. Amen. The struggle is real. Say, neighbor. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Yes, it is. The struggle is real. And I'm gonna start with 1 Peter 5:8. But young man called me, and I picked him up to take him somewhere because he needed to go there. I asked him to go on. He said, Pastor Lewis, look. I looked at the guy. He said, it's a rainbow. I mean, it was so thick and pretty, but it was sky like a storm in the back there. But the rainbow was sitting there and looked so pretty. Coming up, going all the way around. And I began to try to count. See how many colors in that rainbow. And I couldn't get all the colors, but I saw all the major ones I knew. And then I said, well, I'm going to find out. So I Googled it up. And I asked one of the members how many colors in the rainbow, and they was right. They told me it was 7. It's 7 colors in the rainbow. You got red, orange, blue, violet, what color did I see? I saw indigo, and they know what that meant, but it meant purplish blue. So wow, you never knew that. Did I say yellow? But I said, didn't say green. 7 colors. And I thought about the rainbow. And the number 7 means completion. God created the world in 6 days, and on the 7th day, He rested. And then they asked me, what's the meaning of the rainbow sign? The rainbow sign is a covenant that God made with creation. When I say creation, I'm talking about everything that breathes, the air, the land, and on in the sea. God destroyed the world because of the sin of man. We know that Noah was the rescuer of 2 by 2 of every kind of animals. By birds, it was by 7 with birds. To spare the species that they can start all over again. You wiped out humanity, killed everything. Every living, breathing thing was dead. 40 days and 40 nights of rain. Destroyed everything. And when God allowed the water to recede and everything was able to resume itself as God has created it to be. But He made a covenant with Noah and creativity. He said, no more will I destroy the world the way I did. No more. And for this sign, I'm going to make a rainbow. It's going to come through in the sky. And it's going to signify with men a covenant. Peace between us. Peace. But we understand that the homosexuals that took the rainbow And they have used it for their signature sign, as in being who they are. Maybe they're saying that we are of many colors and we come in peace. But that's not what the rainbow was designed for. It was designed for a covenant between God and the creation. The most beautiful thing in the world is a rainbow. We have come up with so many different types of fairy tales that, at the end of a rainbow is a pot of gold. Amen. If you go to the end of the rainbow, you'll find a pot of gold, and Lucky Charms, you'll find the little leprechauns, and you can't even get to the end of the rainbow. And you don't even know where it starts, and you sure don't know where it ends. Holy God. But I do know one thing. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. That brings me to my subject. The struggle is real. Satan is a deceiver, and he a great deceptor of humanity. Just because you saved don't mean you can't be deceived. Just because you live this life, you think you live in the right life, don't mean that you can't be fooled. And just because you shout, you testify, you go to church on Wednesday, you go to church on Sunday, don't mean tomorrow you won't go into time.
That's right. That's right. That's true.
Because the struggle is real.
Yes, it is.
Because we face the enemy each and every day of our lives. Every day you fight to maintain your salvation.
Yes.
You're trying to keep the standard that you have built up, the integrity that you have accomplished, the character that you have built within yourself. So therefore, you are in a struggle to try to maintain who you are.
Yes.
And you're trying to show everybody around you that God lives inside of you. Jesus saved you. The Holy Ghost is there inside of you, is keeping you. Even though this sucker made me want to go upside his head, even though this, this heifer want me to slap across the face, but I'm still trying to maintain who I am. Even though I get sick sometimes, and people look at you and say, I thought you're supposed to be a mighty powerful woman of God. Yeah, but I'm sick. I'm supposed to be a mighty powerful man of God. Yeah, but I'm sick. Amen. The struggle is real.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes.
First, you repeat everything. See, you paying attention, I see. Yeah. I said, I believe it was 1 Peter 5 and 8. We were looking at King James. And it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walk about seeking whom he may devour. Be alert.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
Pay attention. Like my wife tell me sometimes, don't act like you don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Come on here. If you know what's going on, you just choose not to see it.
Help us. Help us.
You acting like that if you don't pay no attention, it might go away.
Yes.
Or it might leave you alone.
Come on.
But the devil ain't gonna leave none of us alone.
Come on.
He gonna always constantly continue to keep on hammering on us. And just because people behind you, beside you, in your family, on your job, don't believe that it ain't no devil, it don't mean nothing because you yet still exist.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
If there is a God, there is a devil.
Yes. Yes.
And we got proof that God exists.
Yes.
Look around. Walk out the door. Look around. Amen. The rainbow in the sky. I say, son, that's proof right there that there is a God.
Yes.
Highest and something so beautiful in the sky with so much violence or behind it. Because the storm, the cloud was purple violet. Just like just come just to turn, make havoc. But God put a beautiful rainbow in the midst of a storm.
Yes, yes, yes.
The Bible tells us also, amen, in 2 Corinthians 2 and 10, it says that lest Satan should give an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices. How long you been in this war?
Yes.
How long you been fighting? Anybody that know how to fight natural know when a fight is about to take place. You know when you're about that. You know when this thing is about to go down.
Yes, yes.
You know when they say it's a step to it. Because the way it's the body language. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It might be two, but one gonna throw first. Come on here. You always about to know who gonna throw first. That's the one you gonna focus on first. Come on here. Amen. Because the other one gonna be because of the first one throw the blow. But you want to make sure you get that one to throw the blow and beat him down so much that the second one might run.
Come on, brother. No.
You ever seen Joseph Williams?
Yeah.
Remember that scene when he was walking in the store and these military guys saw him and were full of them. And they stood there with their guns and the other one there was chewing his tobacco and about to spit. And Joseph was sitting there and the Indian was looking at him. And Joseph Williams shot one guy first, the other another. He said, "How did you know who to shoot?" He said, "Because I paid attention to him." Out of all them, I knew which one was going to be the first one to try to jump, was going to be the first one to draw. Because out of experience, when you in a battle, experience teach you concerned about devices that will be used against you. This ain't your first rodeo.
Come on now.
You know when the devil is coming your way.
Yeah.
You know when he's using people on your job, using people in your home. Come on, man. Using people in your family.
Yeah.
What am I going to fuss and fight with you about? Amen. I know you got the devil in you. Come on, ain't nobody saying nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't going to argue with you now.
Yeah.
Because there's the devil in you. I'm going to beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Because you want me to lose what God gave me. I come in, amen, feeling happy. I got joy, I got peace in my soul. And you want to, okay. You want to take this thing to the next level.
Yeah.
Amen. So I'm not ignorant of Satan's devices. Amen. Satan gonna bring about things to try to cause us to trip up, that he can use against us, that we may not be able to. See, it's one thing I've learned. If you having a good day and everything is fine, when you make one mistake of messing up, instead of giving up and go on, Lord forgive me, go about your business, that'll bother you all day long. It'll bother you because you cuss. You wasn't, I didn't get up to think about cussing. I didn't get up to look at cussing. I didn't think that this person gonna call me to cuss. But something went down that caused a word to come out my mouth that I thought I buried 5 years ago. But you caused that to come up, and it came up and out, and before I know it, before I could grab it, it was out. And the only thing I could do after I finished was walk away. Go to the bathroom. Go in the stall. And say, "Lord, please forgive me. I messed up here. I didn't mean to, but I messed up." Amen. And some of y'all get you beat yourself down because of a thought. That thought that you in your mind stayed too long. And you say, "Oh, I just feel so dirty." Because of what I've been thinking. You can't stop what goes in your mind. But you can stop how far it goes. and you sure can stop the action that's going to follow behind it. Because every thought come into your mind for an action to take place. Because the devil don't know what I seen because of the thought that came into my mind. If I open my mouth, he know, oh, y'all don't hear me. But when I produce in an action, he said, I got it. I got you, baby. Oh, yeah, you did it. So therefore, the struggle is within my mind. And I'm trying to keep it from settling in my heart. That's why the Bible says, guard your heart. Yes. Jesus said, that which goes into a man don't defile a man. He said, that which comes out of his heart, that defiles the man. Satan comes to do three things: steal, kill, and to destroy. I myself, I always like to keep us balanced. Keep us on level ground. I always go back to 2 Corinthians 13th chapter and the 5th verse. Well, y'all done heard this many times, but I still like to come back because and the reason why I like to come back is because there's some things you need to continue to keep doing.
Amen.
You know, you take a car to get the oil change. When you take it to get an oil change, they check the tires, air the tires, things of nature. They check the holes. They check everything on your vehicle. Some of them, they may do a 100-point check, what they might call it. And they'll go through everything, check your hoses, check your air, the filters, and check your bracket pinion and all the other things of this nature, your vehicle, to make sure everything's all right. And they'll tell you, okay, this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem. But you get your oil changed, you get your tires rotated, because they start to wear out because of the turning that you constantly keep doing. Amen? So that's what you get rotated to keep them balanced. Because if you don't, then you have to get new tires in the front. Because all the turning you're constantly doing. And so if you ain't careful, you do some turning that's going to cause you to have to get a check on your alignment, because your alignment might be out due to the fact that some of the bumps and some of the holes and potholes you hit that cause your alignment to be off. And if your alignment is off, then your tire will start to wear faster. And when your alignment off, you start to wear. And you start to get tired. Because you ain't on track no more. You need to go get checked out. You need an oil change.
You own it.
You need your windshield wiper blade replaced. Because some of us can't see clear. The air filter needs to be changed out so you can breathe a little better. The Bible says in this passage of scripture, and I hope that you know it, because the first word is examine. Examine and test. I'm reading from the Amplified. Examine and test and evaluate your own self. Examine yourself. Test yourself. Then evaluate where you are. Where you stand. Look at yourself. Check yourself out. Are you doing what you're supposed to do? Are you really in this like you say you in this?
Come on, Pastor.
What causes you to want to throw in the towel so easy? Sometimes I get tired. But I got to go back. Like I told my wife this morning, I said, I was praying this morning, and I was praying, I had to go all the way back to Virginia. Oh, y'all don't hear me. Take me back, dear Lord. Where I first believed, I first received. I had to go all the way back to Virginia when you put in my spirit to go somewhere I ain't never been before. Everything that you're going to be, everything you're going to have. Listen, I can still hear it. That's where it's going to be. jumped on the Trailway bus, came all the way to Big Hot, Texas.
Yeah.
And then, I call it breadcrumb trail. He allowed you to have, you ever had a deja vu before? A moment? Like you've been there before?
Yes.
You've seen this scene before?
Yes.
You've seen this person before?
Yes.
I seen a young lady on the bus that I ain't never seen, but I seen her before.
Come on.
To me, that was like he was telling me, you on the right?
Right.
All right. Your alignment is lined up.
All right. Come on.
And you're going right down the road. But he didn't tell me, Minister Brown, that when I got here, I was going to go through. Because if he showed me everything that was going to happen to me, I probably stayed in Virginia. But he didn't disclose none of that. All he did was give me a preview. So I came and stepped out on faith. So now the question is, where's your faith?
Amen.
How much faith you really got in the God that you say that you serve?
Yeah.
In the faith, in the, amen, salvation you claim that you have. I hear what Minister Fletcher said. God wants me to trust in him more. This whole thing is based on trust.
Yes.
It's based on trust. If you don't trust in him, then how can you benefit anything from him? Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Because they that come to him must believe that he is God. And not that he only is God, but he is a rewarder of them that diligently. Why have you stopped seeking him? Why have you stopped looking for benefit? Why have you stopped looking for healing? Why have you stopped looking for wisdom? Why have you stopped looking for knowledge? Why have you stopped looking for joy? We have stopped looking. Now we sit in church and look at everybody else.
Help us. Won't you help us?
And when church is over, you don't know now one thing the preacher didn't say.
Yes.
Oh man, he said something.
Help us, Master. Thank you, Jesus.
That's why you got to examine yourself.
Yes. Amen.
You got to test. You got to evaluate. Oh, excuse me, your own self. In other words, don't start looking at me.
Come on.
Don't you worry about how many biscuits I got on my plate. You better eat that biscuit you got. Don't worry about how big my pork chop is. Some of us ready to turn in our plate because somebody got more than we got. How come his chicken bigger than mine? Please, don't you got a chicken? Maybe you can't handle the big chicken. Have you ever thought about that? Why we always being jealous of other people and looking at the things that God blessed them with? How come we don't have, amen, the blessing that they have? Or how come we don't have this and have that? Maybe you can't handle what they got. Maybe God knows that you can't handle it. Because if he, amen, bless you with something new, amen, you'll spend more time with that new thing than you'll spend in here on this bed. And not realizing that he didn't want to bless you with the new thing. That should give you more incentive to give more and do more and want to be more. Because it was when I lined up with him that he allowed me to have the things I had. But as long as I was in the struggle. Oh, y'all better hear me. I know what I'm talking about. As long as Tony Lewis was in the struggle, baby, I was in the struggle and the struggle was on me. But when I began to align and line up myself and start living right, start thinking right, start doing right, then elevation came. And now that I'm elevated, should I get the big head? You almost called me to cut. you want me to do all this stuff?
Yes. Yes.
To see whether you are holding to your faith.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Why do athletes practice?
Come on.
To make sure they know to make sure they know how to run the plays. To know what position to be in.
Yes.
That they won't be out of pocket. That they won't be deceived by the other opponents. Because if you're out of your position, then they'll run right down your gap. When you're out of position, amen, then he can take a shot from that particular place. But you practice to make perfect what you already know. Oh, I don't want to practice. Oh, I don't want to read my Bible. I don't want to God pray.
Yes. Yes.
I'm tired of reading. I'm tired of going. I'm tired of fellowship. I'm just sick and tired.
Help us, Pastor.
When it's game time, guess who head the devil with?
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah.
The one ain't been to practice.
Right. That's right.
Maybe I can sit you down on the bench with somebody in your place.
Yeah.
That boy just scored 20 points on you already.
Yeah.
It ain't even halftime. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Defender, MVP of the year.
Yeah.
Well.
Help us.
Whether see you are holding to your faith and showing the proper fruit thereof. Not just any fruit, but the right fruit.
Come on.
The fruits of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace, long suffering. Come on, here. The first fruit is love. Ain't no way you can do nothing for nobody if you don't love them.
Come on.
For God so loved the world that one scripture set everything in motion.
Yes, right.
Without that scripture, it would be nothing for us to be able to cheer about.
Yes.
Love calls me to be better than what I am. Because when I looked at my life and saw that I was nothing, and you love me in spite of all the women I lay with, all the wrong I've done, all the men I have, all the money I've been through, you love me through all the folks I done beat up, and all the homes I done wrecked, and all the churches that I done messed up. You love me regardless of all the stuff that I have done, all the talking and backbiting, and all the busybody and other folks' business, and you love me in spite of and all because of, and you mean to tell me, amen, that I ain't got nothing to give you?
Come on.
When I was jacked up on my way to hell?
Yes.
In spite of that.
But in spite of it all,
Yes.
you love me.
Yes.
Test and prove yourself. Not Christ. Don't challenge the Lord. This ain't no challenge. This challenge right here ain't towards him. This challenge towards you.
Yes, it is.
Pick your fleece up and take it back in the house. Stop trying to fleece God. Well, Lord, if you said this thing, I'm going to put this fleece down here. You let the dew fall on the fleece and all the ground be dry. Well, Lord, you did that yesterday. Okay, I tell you what now. Let all the ground have dew and the fleece be dry. I'm proving you. I'm challenging you. We always want to prove God. We always want to challenge God when our neck is on the line. Why do we have to go through almost losing everything and be in big trouble? Oh, y'all don't give me. In order for us to be able to petition God. Well, God said, look here. This ain't on me, this is on you.
Yeah.
Because see, you're the reason why, oh excuse me, I'm the reason why I was in all the mess that I was in. Everything that happened in my life, a lot of that stuff was the devil. That stuff, some of that stuff was me. It was my arrogance. It was my pride. Oh, you don't hear me. Oh, excuse me. Pride comes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. It was my, amen, nickel worth of pride. It was my own thought, my own imagination. It was me. I'm the one that put myself in position and spot that I'm in. And now I'm saying, Lord, I'm here now. It don't matter how I got here, but I'm here. And I know that I'm your child, and you ain't gonna let it be said that I went down just like this. Move in the name of Jesus.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Help us. Yes.
Do you not yourself recognize and know, thoroughly God, and ever increasing experience that Jesus Christ is in you? How much do we have to prove to you
Yes.
that you is?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
A bastard is somebody that ain't got a dad.
Come on.
And that's a bad word. Yeah.
Come on.
But we act like that at times. And we say,
That's right.
you just acting like you ain't got a dad. And he taking care of you. Well, you act like that when you step out of his will and you go to the club with the devil. You act like that when you step out of his will and you go shacking with the devil. You act like that when you step out of his will and go, amen, in adultery with the devil. You act like that when you step out of his will and start gossiping and talking down godly stuff and godly people with the devil. Why is it so easy for the devil to get us to turn on one another? But it's not easy for us to turn on the devil.
That's right. Yes, sir. You said something new.
Look at somebody say, messy. Sometimes people love to be messy. Sometimes we need to ask God to deliver us from mess.
Yes.
Some of us love drama.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah.
Keep it real with us.
Come on.
Ouch.
Amen.
Do you not yourself recognize that you love drama? Do you not yourself recognize that you love, gossip? Do you not yourself?
Yeah.
When you gonna realize yourself?
All right.
Yourself realize and know thoroughly by an ever-increasing experience. Do you know what experience is? Experience is I already been through this. It ain't like I don't know. It ain't like I don't know how to use a wrench on a nut. Really?
Come on.
I love this commercial that comes on TV. It's a commercial about insurance, Mutual, Omaha. And it talks about the benefits. And these two young men on the side of the road at midnight. Oh, y'all laughing now. And he calling home. And he asking, are we covered for on the side of road assistance? And they said, no. He said, Daddy said, get the tire and change the flat tire. He said, okay, we got some stuff out. He said, do you know what a road brakes is? He said, yes. And the guy said, maybe. He don't know what it is. Because he had no experience.
Yeah.
If you got sons Y'all don't hear me. You need to teach them how. Check oil,
Yes.
change tires. Oh,
Yes.
y'all don't hear me.
Yes.
Because roadside assistant has spoiled us
Yeah.
from doing stuff that we've been doing ever since we've been in this world, brothers.
Yeah.
It's something when a young man don't know how to take out a trash can.
Yeah.
Grab the handle, roll it down to the end of the street. When the trash man pick it up, you come home, get it, roll it right back, and put it. See, me and my grandson, we have issues sometimes because I say put the trash can right back in the spot that it's supposed to be in. When I walk back there, it's crooked. So that bothers me. Everybody does. You see, the reason why it bothers me is because I gotta put, okay, all right. I got a certain spot that I want it in, that I can lift up the top without it lifting up and hitting the fence and coming back. Okay, all right. Because I ain't trying to get beaten up putting no trash in a trash can. Y'all don't hear me. So I got a spot that I want you to put it in. And see, that also shows that you following direction. See, children, direction start at home. It started at washing the dishes. It started, amen, mopping the floor, sweeping the floor. It starts at taking out the trash. It starts at, y'all don't hear me. It starts at home. It starts up you cleaning up your room. Because I'm not going to the emergency ward when I come in your room. I don't know what's crawling out some of these clothes that's laid in the closet. Come on, get that stuff out the closet. Come on, y'all. Amen. Come on, parents. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Because you got kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't hide them up under the bed. Don't put none in the closet. Don't sweep none up under the rug. All right. And stay out of my room. Every time I turn around, Junior got my shoes on. I'm saying, boy, leave my stuff alone. You come out there one day with my polo boots on, though. I said, you lost your mind. You lose your mind, you lost your mind, didn't you? Stand at the door, open the door. First, I said, boy, you lost your mind. Get back to just really laughing. You don't see me laughing. Get back in the house, take my stuff off, and stay out my. All right, because you got that shoe ball. Okay, all right. All right. Yeah. All right. My wife had to do Wendy the same way. She go in her room, get all her jewelry, get all her stuff, get all her man. She had to bust her out. She's not ready. Okay, I'm going on. That Jesus Christ is in you, unless you are counterfeit. Is Christ in you? Or are you a phone? Guess what? Everybody talking about heaven ain't gold. Oh, excuse me. Just because you come to a church, the gospel is being preached, people are being laid hands on slaves and delivered and set free. I know prophets will say, amen. And I always make this little old note. I tell people, it's bad to go to hell through the church. If I'm going to go to hell, I'm going to be out there in the hotel, motel, holiday inn, I'm going to be out there clubbing, I'm going to be out there doing what I want to do, living the kind of life I want to live. But why should I sit on the front row of a deliverance ministry? Oh, you don't hear me. And still go to hell. Because my heart ain't right. You know, we got these cliches, I'm too stressed to be blessed.
Yeah.
This in the Christian secular type of world we live in, you know. These cliches we love to use, and we love to say stuff to try to blow people's minds. You know, that we got this thing and all the, and but your heart ain't right, because see, I can't see in your heart. You want me to think you got God because of you toting the Bible, because of the cliches of words you use, and how you hug, and good to see you, and laugh and smile, and go ahead on, and all that. Come to Bible class, come to worship service, amen, make trips, and go to the pastor preaching, and go to church events, and all the other stuff, and everything. And when you close your eyes, you lift it up, you open your eyes, and you in here. Because he didn't say had a church in you. He said have Christ in you. And if you ain't got Christ in you, then what do you have in you?
Amen.
So there's something in you that's going to take you to hell.
Yes.
Disapprove on trials and rejection. That Jesus Christ is not in you unless you are counterfeit, disapprove on trial and reject. God did some things throughout the course of my walk with him. I never forget I had maybe 2 visions in my life that is meaningful to me, because in this day and time now, at this point in my walk, they mean something to me. And I never forget one time that I was coming down the lake, the sun shining on the lake. It was so pretty, the trees looked so green, and it was a concrete walkway, had a rail going all the way around it, and I come around it, and I see him standing there. I couldn't see his face, it was so bright. But he had his arms open wide, and I ran to him, and I fell down, and I hugged him, and I began to cry. And he told me that everything was real.
All right.
So everything, I woke up crying. It seemed so real. I got this touch. Then I had another vision when I was in Bladewater. I had a vision that I was standing in the door, and this woman was standing at the door. She opened the door, she had a broom in her hand, she walked out to the end of the platform, and you could see all over the whole city. And she began to speak a spell in the broom. This is what I saw. Actually real. And I'm going to tell you this, detail. She began to speak a spell in the room. The room. She took the broom and she spoke a spell in it. She took it and she released it in the air. And the broom flew. And it stopped. And it turned upside down and began to spin. And I saw dust flying everywhere, all over the whole city. And the broom buried itself down in the ground, deep. And I was so angry, so frustrated, so mad. And I said, Lord, I know you greater than witchcraft.
Amen.
And she turned and she looked at me. And she said, here, you great. We are in a time in our lives that the devil is really fighting against God.
Oh,
Yes.
Rebellion, same as witchcraft.
Yes.
You know what rebellion means? That means that you ain't gonna do what nobody tell you to do. You do your own thing. You don't care what they say that they do. Forget y'all all and study you. Rebellion. And the enemy is attacking from every side.
Yes, it is.
Don't you be ignorant
Yes, it is.
concerning his devices.
Amen. Amen. Come on.
This is not the time to be disconnected now.
Come on.
I don't care if God bless me with a 5-bedroom, 3 living room, 4-car garage, with a big pool and other accessories that'll blow your mind. That ain't gonna separate you.
Come on.
All right.
Come on. Come on.
Come on now.
Come on.
See, the reason why God don't bless people, some of us, ask yourself this question. If I get what I want,
Uh-huh.
would I still stay the way I am?
All right.
Come on.
Or would I change?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Sometimes if you ain't careful, you will change over your blessing.
Uh-huh. Yes.
When God brought Israel to the promised land, he told them, do not, I repeat in so many words, do not be as the heathens are.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Don't take on their ways. Don't take on their lifestyle. Don't take on their rituals. And he gave, you read Deuteronomy 28 chapter, it tells about the blessings, but it also talks about the curse.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Because see, if you do contrary to my will, he said, you're going to be cursed. And these are the curses that are going to take place.
Uh-huh.
And if they were on one side blessing them as they walked into, amen, the promised land, they were on the other side talking about curses. Oh, y'all know
Oh,
you.
yes.
The struggle is real.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Don't take a blessing and turn it into a curse.
Yes.
So what are you saying, preacher? I'm saying this. Every so often, you need to examine yourself.
Yes. Right.
To see exactly where you are
Yes.
in this faith.
Uh-huh.
I ain't talking about in this church. Don't get this twisted. I ain't talking about the church. See, folks get stuff, no, they trying to get, look, baby, look, you can worship God on a mountaintop if you want to. You can stand on a sewage drain and worship him if you want to,
Okay.
if that's where he told you to go.
Come on, man.
But are you still in the faith?
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Because see, if you got him in you,
Come on.
then he going to tell you where to go. God don't give you.
Yeah.
And he going to tell you where to be before, and not just go and be a look on them,
Uh-huh.
but be a participator.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Even though it's 53 men on the roster,
Come on.
or 12 or 15 on the basketball team, every man is waiting for the opportunity for the coach to say, get in.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what do you mean they waiting? If they wasn't waiting, why they suited up?
Uh-huh.
Why you got shoulder pads on? And why you got helmet on? Why you got thigh pads? Why you got cleats on? Come on here. Amen. Why you sitting right there with the helmet on your head standing on the sideline?
Wait.
Why you got basketball uniform on? Why you got shoes on? Why you got all that gear on? Sitting on the bench. What you doing? Waiting for your time. But you got to be there in order to be able to get in.
All right. Yeah.
Because you don't know when you're going to be called.
Amen.
Oh, excuse me. That's what they call practice.
Uh-huh. Amen.
You practice that when the time comes and you need it, you know exactly what to do.
Yes. 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 Thank you, Jesus.
Examine yourself. See where you at in this faith. See how you stand,
Yes.
where you stand. Matter of fact, see if you're still standing. Because sometimes you sitting, don't know you.
That's right.
Think you stand.
That's right.
Uh,
You said something.
Have you ever worked at a a job and got fired and didn't know you were fired? Until somebody told you, you fired. When I get fired, they fired you yesterday. I never forget the movie Friday. He said, how you get fired over your office? How long did it take you to get to where you are? Sometimes you can go back to your struggle and see how you was then to see where you are now. Well, you might have had a lot of material things, but you was twisted and messed up in your mind.
All right, yes.
Come on.
And now that you got less material things, you got more peace.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Sometimes God's trying to build us up for the big blessings. But you first have to be appreciative for where you at and be content
Yes.
with what you
Yes.
have.
Yes.
And not just what you have, but sometimes who you have. Oh,
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. Everything they look like gold, ain't gold, and everything that looks fine as swagger. Amen. Got a disease. Okay, moving on. Moving on.
Yep.
All in all, look, God been too good
Yes.
Amen.
for us to start slacking down.
Yes. Yes.
The Great Commission is when people went out and told of the things that God has done where Jesus was at. If there's going to be any growth in any ministry or any church, people got to go out and tell the goodness
Yes. Yes.
of the things that God is doing. And look, I am just an example of how good God is. Why do you keep stuff to you? Don't keep a sale to yourself.
Nope.
You don't even keep news that you heard to yourself. If somebody tell you something about somebody, keep it to yourself. That's not okay. I got to tell you this. God's been good to you. And He's been blessed. You've been blessed. Then tell it. Girl, wait. Oh, come and see.
Yes.
Sometimes when you get a faith ministry, people come get delivered and stuff and go on about it.
Yes.
It ain't about folks, you know. It ain't about, amen, folks trying to tie into Him, not that they want to, but it ain't about that. It's about them being set free and delivered, that they can be able to live a better life than what they're in. You'd be surprised at the people that's on the edge of killing somebody or killing themselves.
Amen. Yeah.
And a deliverance service set them completely free.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
It is not God's will that we all should die and perish. It is not His will. It is His will that we all should be saved and go to heaven. But He knows that ain't going to happen. Everybody ain't going to make it.
That's right.
The question is, what side will you stand on? And what statistic will you be counted in at the end of time? How many gonna make it? How many not? Regardless of how you look at it, it's still a statistic. Where point blank so many folks make that. Where point blank so many folks die for it. It's still a statistic. Where will you stand on that final day? What statistic will you fall into? Because you're going to fall somewhere. Somewhere you're going to fall. And we know that once it's sealed, it's sealed. I used to tell folks all the time, they want to argue about this, I said, I tell you what, when the end of the time comes, we'll see who's right, we'll see who's wrong. So who's it? Let it stop anything. You can say, neighbor, the struggle is real. People on around the floor.